Hello, this is Walid Romaya, Prince of Wine. Today we're tasting Barrak brand, or is it Barrak? Well, first, it's a wine, it's not a political ad. It's Barrak or Barrak, someone tells me the difference. It's actually B-A-R-R-A-C-K, after Tom and Laura Barrack, the owners of this winery, which is called Happy Canyon Vineyard. And this wine is produced in the Santa Ynez Valley in Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara, Sideway, Pinot Noir, forget all about that. I'm so tired of Sideways and Pinot Noir and all that junk. It's wine world, it's four-dimensional, it's not even three-dimensional. And when people just talk about Pinot and they love Pinot and that's it, it just drives me nuts. I love Pinot, but there's a lot more to the wine world than Pinot Noir. Enough of my soapbox. Let's go on to this wine. Bordeaux. This is a Bordeaux style wine in more ways than one. The wine owners, the Tom and Laura Barrack, the winery owners, also own Chateau Lascombes in Bordeaux, very respected winery in Bordeaux, classified growth from 1855. This wine is made in very small quantities. It's their reserve wine. It's a 2005, and it's a blend of Merlot, Cab Franc, and Cabernet Sauvignon. My understanding, I don't have the percentages, but my understanding is Merlot plays a big percentage in this bottle. Another interesting thing about today's tasting is I'm using a different kind of glass. I'm using this glass that has a dip. Look at this dip. No one broke this glass. It actually came like this in the box. One of our viewers sent me a comment and a link to this glass maker, and it's called Silhouette Wine Glass. It's a very unique glass because of the dip. It allows you to put your nose in the glass and you turn it, and then when you actually drink the wine, you can tilt your head back much more than you would otherwise, because the rim would hit your nose. So, great idea. I've tried it a couple times, I like it, but I haven't done a tasting on it on the camera, so it's fun. It's not cheap, it's $59. It's made in the Czech Republic, and it's leaded glass. I've given you your EPA warning. Here it goes. This one has a nice medium to dark color. It's what you would expect from a Bordeaux style wine. It's not deep like black deep like a Malbec, but it's a nice deep color. Whoa, this glass does work. Well, aside from what's in the glass works because the surface of this wine is much closer to the tip of my nose. I don't have the smallest nose in the world, nor do I have the largest nose in the world, but this does work. And, well, actually I'm supposed to give you the notes first. First, it has a very nice aromas of red fruit. It's not very strong aromas. It's kind of mellow and pleasant. Some oakiness to the aroma, some cedar box action going on. I'm going to taste it. Well, this is a nice wine. I think the Merlot definitely has a more heavy action in here than, say, a Cabernet or the Cab Franc. I think the Cabernet is there as a backbone. The Merlot is giving it a very smooth, velvety texture. It's kind of a plummy taste, and it has some cassis, and it has the cedar box that I mentioned earlier. It's a very nice wine. The finish is still going on as I'm talking. Nice finish, keeps going. It's going. We'll try it again. The tannins are still developing. It's still a little bit harsh. It has a little harsh touch to it. Kind of burns little bit of a burn there. And that's not indicative of any flaw whatsoever. This is just simply young. I think this wine will age well for another 3 to 5 years. But I think it's very drinkable right now too. It's and I'm just being picky. Don't get this out of context. This is a very nice wine. I'm going to give this wine 90 points. I think this wine will be great in any occasion. If you are going to a nice, elegant party and you want to impress someone, you can take this wine. And if you're going even to a casual party and you want to over-impress someone, this is the one too. So it works either way, in a casual circumstance or in a very formal circumstance. I like it. It's 90 points on the Prince of Wine scale. This producer doesn't even have a website. So you can Google it and try and find it. There are some small stores in California that do sell it. It is a great wine. I think it's very good. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you about this wine? I think that's about it. It's good. We've covered it. You can also look at my written notes. Until then, and also from the Silhouette glass, have a great day from the Prince of Wine, San Diego, California.